Hello, friends and lovers, and welcome to a new Balatro-esque roguelike. This is called Omelet You Cook. Costs $10 on Steam right now. Let's go over what's going on here, because there is a lot to discuss. We must reach this target score up here in the top left, so we need to score 12 points. To score points, we need to put ingredients onto our omelet in the center here. Let's hit go right now. So we only have two different types of ingredients. You can see how many of each are left in our... We can honestly just call it a deck to simplify things a little bit here. We have the bell pepper, plus 3 points per meat touching this, and the bacon, plus 2 points quite simply. So, obviously, you'd want just a bunch of bacon touching a bell pepper. Probably just like 1 or 2 bell peppers, right? And you get to see 3 ingredients at once here, so we'll just throw a bell pepper right in the center of our omelet. You can move it around after the fact, and that will be important later on. Right now, we're playing in a game mode that lets us be sort of turn-based, but the original mode of the game is very frantic and in real time and incredibly scary. We also have an additional request from the customer that will allow us to have 25 cents for each bacon that we use. How many ingredients you can put on your omelet is determined by how many dispenses you have. So we have 5 dispenses right now, which means we can put 5 ingredients total onto it. So we're just gonna load this bad boy up with bacon to get as much money as possible. Plus the score should be plenty, I think. Well, we didn't get a bacon draw on that. We're going to have to go with another bell pepper. This is still on the omelet. If it's not on the omelet, it will be sort of flashing and grayed out. Let's go, baby. What kind of score are we going to get here? I mean, it's going to be pretty good. We probably could have had more bacon on there if we just drew a little bit differently, though. Okay, well done. But this is probably a pretty optimal setup in terms of, like, maximizing your points. Now we get to go to the shop and spend the money that we earned there. So we have $5.75, apparently. You can see our next opponent here requires 15 points, then 20, then 30. They also have different debuffs, so to speak. So our next opponent, they will give us 3 wrenches for the round. Wrenches will appear down here in ingredients, and you do not want them. Up here in the top of the shop, these 2 items here are basically kind of like jokers in Balatro. They give you a passive effect. You can have as many as you want, really, I believe, until you get to the higher difficulties, at least. Plus 30% to each vegetable on the omelet. That would go for the bell pepper, but it costs $6. We could actually get another $1 here. Choose 1 of 3 crunchy ingredients. Oh, wait, sorry. Let me get to these in a second. Extendo top hat, 1 additional helper, and crate in each shop. So the top are called helpers. You know, again, I'm probably going to compare them to jokers. And then down here, these are the crates that will allow you to have more ingredients. But the almost more important thing about buying a new ingredient here is the fact that it gives you an extra dispense, allowing you to put an additional ingredient on your omelet every single round. So first, why don't we use this? The doggo will actually eat up an ingredient that you don't want anymore. Let's get rid of a bell pepper. This is free and will actually give you $1. You can do it again, but then it starts to cost money the more times you do it. I think we're just going to buy a crunchy ingredient here and see what we got. See if there's some synergies we have here. An apple, plus 1 point per 3 ingredients in pantry when taken. In pantry, huh? Plus 1 point per 3 ingredients in the pantry. Plus 50 cents per root touching this. Now, we don't have other roots right now. The tags are going to be very important now, as you can imagine. Plus 1 point to each ingredient overlapping this. Okay, so you'd want to put down a lettuce early on, and then put everything on top of it, I guess was my thought here. So I guess we'll try that out. Now we only have $2, so I think we can move on here. All right, so the wrenches are definitely going to be annoying. So you add 3 wrenches. If they stay on the omelet, then, or get on the omelet even, you're going to lose 99 points. Again, you could rearrange things after the fact. You want me to leave a baked on the side? Bacon is baked? I guess you can bake bacon. Bake the bacon. So we didn't get a lettuce at the start here. I think we start with a bacon. Now I'll do a lettuce to try to put things on top of it. And again, you can kind of rearrange things after the fact here. Now, how much can you actually... Uh-oh. So I grabbed the lettuce by accident. Oh, so you could actually overlap everything after the fact, is my understanding. Hold on, I'm fixing it. I think we just take another bell pep here. If it's not grayed out, then it is on the omelet, believe it or not. Oh, I didn't leave a baked on the side. I wonder if we could have. Probably. I think we didn't need all this bacon, probably. Yeah, I'd say so. We got 5 cash to spend now, and rinse and repeat. You know, beat the enemies and go to the shop, buy some stuff, and move on here. Plus 1 free reroll in each shop, so you could use this once per. Plus 2 points to each root on the omelet. You don't have any roots presently, sadly. Choose 1 of 3 meaty ingredients. Choose 1 of 3 ingredients, could be anything. Let's use the free trash to start, shall we? I'm thinking we still drop another bell pepper. For now. I think we do buy meat. I know, like, the bell pepper synergizes with the meat, and I just got rid of them, but I think that's okay. I don't really want more bacon. Steak is plus 3 points per root touching this. It's not great for us. Plus 2 points per vegetable touching this. So that happens to synergize with the bell pepper in general, right? Because this is a meat. So, yeah, you'd want a lot of sausage now, I guess, instead. Plus the vegetable... the lettuce is a vegetable, too, so that works out, too. So certain tags, like, what's this called? An underlapper, can sit on the bottom and you can put things on top of it. However, the other things, normally, they will just push each other around. You cannot just stack them atop each other, if you know what I mean. There's also something called a garnish that will always, like, kind of be on top in a sense. Choose 1 in 3 ingredients, could be anything. You could get that for just another dispense if we wanted, but I might hold out. I think I'm going to skip all these still, though, in the meantime. All right, let's find out what our next opponent does here. Can't pick up ingredients after they've been dropped. Oh, no. Minus 50% to each ingredient on edge of the omelet. So if I put, like, a bell pepper and it's touching the edge of the omelet, it's only going to give half the points that it says. Leave an extra large on the side. Lettuce is extra large, and they also want me to score 15 more than the target. Okay, let's see what we can do. I got a lettuce to start. And it'll give you the red arrow if it doesn't like, if it thinks that it's too close to the edge there, by the way. So if I get another lettuce drop, because remember, I can't move anything. I have 3 more dispenses. I'm looking at the deck. There's 3 bacon, 2 lettuce left. I'll put you over here with the sausage. I think now's a good time to just drop a lettuce over here to try to score some more points. Let's look for more sausage in particular. So I shouldn't bother. Can I rotate this and get it? So I can still kind of move stuff around like this, interestingly. Please, game. Okay. And then I guess I go like this. Alright, alright. I think we did okay, though. Let's score more than in the target, please. I kind of got to read the lettuce again to make sure I'm not messing it up in some way. I need to score 15 more. That's not going to be easy. I only did 10 more, sadly. Plus 1 point to each ingredient overlapping this. The lettuce gave me 0. To each? What did I do wrong? To each ingredient overlapping this. I don't know. Overlapping, overlapping. That means that you want it things on top of it, right? Think so. I thought so. Overlapping, overlapping. I don't know now. Is it the opposite? Clone the first ingredient each round. Oh my god. Creates 2 copies of the next helper you fire. After triggering, deletes itself. Oh my. 40x, 40% to each baked per 2 raw on the omelet. So, sausage and bacon are baked. Then I have 2 other types of raw. I think this actually works out quite well then for us. I think we're going to go for that bad boy. This is a legendary helper, by the way. This is our first helper. So they go over here. It's the same thing as these. Plus 2 points to each vegetable on the omelet. That's pretty good for us, right? 5 extra ingredients to choose from when trashing. Probably not so much that one. We can get more vegetable. We can get processed ingredients as well. Okay, I think I want that helper. Let's take the freebie here. I want to keep as many sausages as possible. I'll get rid of a bacon. There's only 3 sausages in the deck, by the way, right now. I think I will just take another veg here still, too. Plus 4 points per extra large touching this. So you're an extra large. You get 3 eggplant, and you can put it on top of the lettuce too, right? Plus 25 cents per ingredient underlapping this. Meaning that you'd want the green onion on the top. Broccoli, plus 2 points per vegetable touching this, minus 4 points per meat touching this. So we probably don't want to do that. Eggplant is big. It's also a baked, though. Okay, I think we're gonna do that. I think. We have $2. Let's go. So you kind of got to plan out what you want your omelet to look like before you start going here. To some degree. I know we're playing turn-based mode, but yeah, use at least 5 unique ingredients. Okay. Minus 50% to each ingredient pointed at by the customer. Oh. The hell does that mean? I've never seen that. So I'm not supposed to put anything there, I guess? Okay, I can rearrange after the fact, though, so we can just kind of put you down here. Do I just put, like, multiple eggplants? Maybe? Okay, and then I want to put the lettuce down. Now here's my question, like... Let's do all of that, right? Because I'm pretty sure... Are you pointing at the lettuce? I can't really tell. Okay, so sausages are... Plus 2 points per vegetable touching it. An eggplant is a vegetable indeed. Per meat touching it. So bell pepper probably not as good as just, like, sausaging it up. And then I'd want to put... Okay, so you can't stack lettuce on lettuce. Hold on, I'm fixing everything. I'm fixing it. Okay, I think that's the best I'll do. Then I guess I gotta do a bell pepper after that. So now things are getting very crowded. Let's just try to make this happen or something. Okay, I think we did all right. Did I use 5 unique ingredients? Nope. Didn't get any bacon on there. But I used a good, healthy combination of baked and raw, so we got a lot of points. Too many points, really, when you think about it. Look at it go, though, baby. Hell yeah. I'm proud of the score, at least. Who's up next? Decrease size of one ingredient per dispense by 40% and increase the size of another by 30%. Okay, so we'll have weirdly shaped things. Plus 2 points to each raw ingredient on the omelet. I should have checked the lettuce to see if it was actually working this time now. So eggplants are baked. You're baked. My 2 raw things are lettuce and bell peppers. My thought is to basically have a bunch of eggplants on top of lettuce. Presently. Let's get rid of... Ah, crap. None of these? Unless I'm okay with getting rid of a sausage. Plus 2 points per vegetable touching us. It is small, which is kind of nice, but it's one of the baked items. I'd much rather get rid of the bell pepper and the bacon here. It's probably worth getting rid of something for the dollar. You can't skip it, but then you don't get the money, right? You can only fit so many eggplants on the omelet, I guess, in some ways, right? I'm still gonna get rid of the sausage. That's too bad. We just drew poorly there, I think. Plus 0 points to each ingredient on the omelet. Increased by 1 for every 2 eggs from dairy. We have no dairy. Plus 2 points per each raw on omelet. Yeah, sure. We'll go for that, I think. Let's hit go. So things might be a weird size. I didn't actually get any extra ingredient this time. Oh, did I misread this? I might have jumped ahead. Minus 50% to each ingredient, earning a $1+. So we're not... There's some ingredients that will just give you money. Leave 1 extra large on the side. Okay. So I guess I want as many eggplants as possible here, kinda. I want to make sure I pick those up as they come. And then I'll put the lettuce. And put the eggplants on top, right? Something like that. They want an extra large on the side. Bacon doesn't really matter. Well, we want baked for this. Per 2 raw on the omelet. So next we have 2 more. They want an extra large on the side, so let's put you over here, I'm thinking. And thus we'll get some money from completing that objective. And then we got a sausage. Just kind of want to make sure it's on the lettuce. We have one more, huh? Plus 3 points per meat touching. Lettuce. I'm trying to read everything. Per extra large touching. Okay, I think we can just hit go. I hope I scored enough here. I'm going to have to show you the other game mode, but I can't promise I'll do particularly well. Yeah, it looks like our kind of big eggplant thing is working out pretty well for the most part. All right, looks good. Got some cash here. Goodbye. Now we have this enemy coming up. Okay. Plus 1 points to each ingredient on the omelet. Plus 30x to each vegetable. 30%, I should say. To each vegetable on the omelet. That one's pretty good. Get a chewy. Get a fungi. I have $9, but I can get more by using Doug. We drop a bell pepper. Methinks. Because they're kind of out of touch now. But bacon is probably the worst one. Well, that's baked. This is raw. 40% to each baked per 2 raw on the omelet. Oh, man, that hurts my head. Well, we definitely want this, I think. And I'll get a chewy. We'll see what we get. Pepperoni, plus 2 points very simply. Not much to it. It is baked as an underlapper. Again, I didn't double check that the lettuce was earning anything. But I feel like pepperoni goes under things? I feel like pepperoni goes on top of things. Sun-dried tomatoes, plus 3 points per raw touching this. Eggplant is not raw. So you'd want to be touching the bell pepper or the lettuce. Plus 2 points per ingredient overlapping this. Minus 6 points per spinach touching this. So you're an underlapper, so you'd get in the way of the lettuce, basically. You are a raw ingredient, though. So you're kind of better than... I just want, like, 1 spinach in there or something like that. You're kind of better than the lettuce in some ways, I guess. At least in some ways. This is the one with the weird sizes. Okay, got to score 50 points. Easy peasy, right? Leave 1 baked on the side, plus 25 cents per bacon. I don't think I'm going to be able to do a lot of pecan if I were to guess. Let's start with you. Let's get some eggplant in this bad boy, right? Why'd I get the huge lettuce? What was I thinking? Get the eggplant on top. Let's rotate it a bit. Okay, these options kind of suck, so maybe I will use a bacon. Kind of don't really care. Oh, no, I messed up. I wanted to grab the bacon. Let's move you over there, shall we? Bell pepper. Sure. No more spinach. That is a big eggplant. I still have 2 more dispenses, by the way. Get the small sausage. Oh, wait. Maybe I should have done the small eggplant that was available. It's a small lettuce. Leave a baked on the side. Put the bacon over there. Sure. Now, this is hard. That's a little hard. It's a very teeny tiny spinach, right? The spinach is not doing a ton. I wonder if I could do this, but then we got to make sure everything else is on top of it. Oh my god. Okay. I think we might be all right. I got to watch the lettuce here. Let's hit go. We'll be fine, right? I have a couple baked on there. Okay, we did make it at least. Ooh. It's a little hard to fathom just like how well you're gonna do sometimes because it's quite complicated, but yeah, we did very well. All right, did the lettuce work? The lettuce gave me 4 points, which sounds about right because there's 4 things on top of it. Okay, thank you very much, game. Sounds about right then. All right, we got another legendary helper. Plus 4 points to each dairy per 2 meat. No, we have no dairy. Plus 40% to each raw per 2 processed. Unfortunately, we have 0 processed, so no. Plus 20% to each meat per root. Oh, that's terrible. So none of these presently do anything. Gives you a random helper. I guess I'm going to have to go for that. 30% to each ingredient on edge. That's okay. I like that. The omelet rotates. Oh, God. Seafood, dairy. Let's trash something. Bacon, bacon, bacon. Okay, good. Goodbye, bacon. Let's see. Choose 1 of 3 seafood ingredients. Sometimes they're wiggly. Doesn't really suit us here. You could roll the shop. I have $8. We don't presently have any dairy for Sandra the Squeaker. Tends to multiply other ingredients, huh? Might skip the seafood for now. Okay, remember, extra larges work quite well. Plus 40% to chewy touching this. Bacon, sausage, and spinach is chewy, apparently? Okay. Plus 30% to each baked overlapping this. You are an underlapper, so you'd want the sausage. Namely, on top of the pepper jack. Is a bit hard to make happen, I think. But maybe it's good? Okay. I don't know if I'm that excited for it, to be honest. I'm a little concerned. Because I don't want a lot of that. I can definitely drop nah, just keep dropping bacon, because I just never want to use bacon anymore. I kind of just want to get rid of a bunch of stuff here that we don't like. I don't want too much pepper jack, to say the least. Or lettuce, for that matter. We have kind of a lot of underlappers, is the problem, right? DJ Dadrano. The omelet rotates. Use at least 5 unique ingredients. Can do, baby. I think we just start with the U. So I want to make sure we get all the eggplants, basically. Reach vegetable touching. Is this, like, on the omelet at this point? A little hard to say. Okay, the rotation is actually more annoying than I would have guessed. Let's make sure you're on there. 30% to each baked. Oh, right, that also works for the eggplant, right? Okay. But it can't really work with the lettuce at the same time. Okay, okay, okay. I guess I grab a spinach and try to squeeze that in. Make sure everything goes on top of that now. Holy crap, the amount of pepper jack here. I'm getting dizzy. Make sure all that stuff's on top. Give me another sauce. I'm kind of thinking here. Per vegetable touching, huh? I guess it's still on there. It's a very one-sided omelet, I'll admit. Per meat touching, huh? Per baked. You are baked. I'm trying to make sure you touch. Okay, stop moving. Thank God. Come on, send it, baby. Hell yeah, let's go. We did use 5 unique ingredients, even though I did kind of forget at one point. Big score. Big score. Come on, baby. It's a delicious-looking omelet. Raw eggplant right on top of it. Okay, we got some cash here. Do-da-dum-ba-dum-bum. Okay, what do we got? Plus 30% to each soft on the omelet. So it looks like soft is eggplant and pepper jack. Pepper jack does not directly give us points, but eggplant does. And eggplant is quite good, and I tend to prioritize it, right? You definitely get rid of a lettuce easily. Or do you just continue to drop the pecan? I just only want like 1 lettuce, if anything, on there. We're low on space. Plus 1 ingredient to choose from on your conveyor belt. I think I want the extra soft, and I'm actually just going to remove some extra stuff if I can. Yeah, bell pepper is kind of burning me now. Yeah, because I think we want to lean in on the eggplant. Eggplant on top of a lettuce or 2. Leave a chewy on the side. Okay, you got it, baby. Okay, let's start with... There's not a lot of sausage in there, and I think we want the sausage. Okay, I didn't really want that. Here's the science of 1 ingredient per dispense by 30%. Okay, I finally gotta take you, I guess. Can I get the other stuff, though, here? Oh, right, we want stuff touching the edges. Don't forget. Chewy on the side, chewy on the side. an underlapper. So you're gonna push the eggplant. Okay. Oh no, I clicked in a weird way. I'm gonna fix it. You wait and see. Okay, hold on. Make sure... No. Yeah, like that, maybe. Then have you there. You can go there. This is all underlapping crap. So I want more pepper jack maybe here. Maybe. Make sure that sausage is on top. Okay, they want a chewy on the side. Let's just put a bacon off to the side here then. There's a lot more ingredients I can actually put down. Oh, God. This is getting kind of hard, right? Let's make sure that's on top. Okay, there's another eggplant at least. So a lot of points when you highlight it like that. I mean, this probably could be better, but I'm lazy. That counts as on the omelet, by the way. It just does. Don't ask me how. That's on, baby. The butt's touching. Hell yeah, bigscore.com. Hell yeah, let's go, baby. Keep it coming. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. The eggplant plan is working quite well, I would say. I've taken some poor choices here in some ways, but at the end of the day, it kind of gave us extra dispenses, potentially. Crunchy. Plus 2 points to each meat. Nah. Plus 1 point to each ingredient on the omelet. $4 for that. Choose one of 3 ingredients there. Let's drop another bacon. Very good. We're on the last round, so I think we buy that and we buy this. This is another underlapper. Plus 3 points to per soft overlapping this charcoal. Plus 1x to each meat touching this. That's legendary, by the way. So you put it on the sausage. Processed. It's a mineral? That's weird. You don't want charcoal on the omelet. What's the matter with you? Plus 25 cents per. Okay. We'll try to... There's only one. We'll try to make it so that touches the sausage or something like that. Jane Clucker. Hold on. I didn't read that. Oh no, the omelet's a lot smaller. Can't pick up ingredients after they've been dropped. On restock, add 2 eggshells to the omelet. Oh my god. Decrease omelet size by 30%. Oh my god. Okay. So we got an early charcoal, but I don't know if that's the priority as much as just having some lettuce on here. Now, I cannot move things after the fact. I think I want to get this on there, and here's at least 1 eggplant, right? I'm going to put it very close to the edge there. 3x to each baked on top of this. So I'm just going to put you over there, I think. Oh, God. This is not good. Let's put a spinach down there. Oh, no. Again. What's the point of putting a soft over to the side? I don't even need the money, I think. This is the final round, don't you know? Okay, let's just put another one of these down, I guess. I still have a lot. So it won't let me move the eggshells directly. However, if you push something like that, it will work. So let's go, baby. Then we do another eggplant over here, I'm gonna say. And it's okay if you don't get any boner points or anything. We got another charcoal if I want. It's not our last. But sure, I guess I'll give that over there. No, the eggshells came back. Okay, these all suck. This is our last one. So I have to very gingerly. That eggshell is flashing on the top, so I think that one's good. These eggshells are not good, though. You lose points if they stay. Please don't do this. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this, I think. I'm gonna fix it. No, I accidentally let go! Uh-oh. This is potentially incredibly bad. What do the eggshells do here? I accidentally let go of my mouse. I'm sorry. I may have blown it. Oh, no. That one missing eggplant is absolutely devastating. Oh, we still made it. Wait, don't subtract points. Get out of here. Okay, I almost totally blew it, though. All right, there we go. All right, Sir Cluxalot is here now. Time for the omelet inspection. Let's see how you did, Chef. That was a quick run, so we're going to try out it in real-time mode after this, too. This just kind of determines what kind of unlocks you get, potentially. 60 points of eggplant. Well done. Jackfruit, plus 2 points per distinct ingredient on the omelet. I'm going to be honest, I kind of hate jackfruit. One of the few fruits I would say I loathe, even. All right, so here, there's a lot of different modes, and, well, sorry, not a lot of different modes. But we have the real-time mode. We have different difficulties down here as well. You have different playable characters to start, and you can see who your boss is going to be at the very end of the run as well, based on that. So you have kind of different starting loadout, and then you have the end boss, too, that changes depending on this. So this is difficulty, 9 rounds, 100% conveyor speed. This is between turn-based and real-time, I guess. And then you have playable character here. So you start with a free reroll in each shop. So let's try it. Plus 2 points per vegetable touching this, minus 4 points for each meat, plus 3 points, minus 3 points per tomato touching this. So basically a no meat run or something. Let's give it a shot. This will probably go quicker since I can't. You have to act quickly. So the conveyor keeps moving once you start the actual round. Plus 25 cents per tomato used. So I probably just grab tomatoes if I can. And make sure they don't touch each other. If you miss this, then you miss a dispense. You can still move things after the fact, but again, you kind of have just limited time. And once you get everything on the omelet, you only get a few seconds to fix it. Ready? So this is how long you have. It's that little egg timer there. So, it's hard. It definitely gets really, really hard here, and I'm probably going to fail the run, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to guess I will. Boom. I like the little skyscraper background here, though, I'll say. All right, Sir Pex-a-Lot. 30% to each crunchy on the omelet. Unfortunately, we have no crunchy right now, so that is pretty much useless. Plus 1 point to each ingredient. Choose 1 of 3 vegetable ingredients. Broccoli. Okay, let's just go for that. We can still trash something for free. You'd probably just drop a tomato because we just got so many of them in there anyway. Muchos tomatoes. Plus 2 ingredients. Plus 2 points per ingredient underlapping this. So this is a garnish, so it goes on top. Okay, spinach goes on bottom. Start with 3. What would you rather have? One that goes on top, one that goes on bottom, huh? I'm not really sure yet. Plus 2 points per meat touching this. No. Plus 20% to self per vegetable touching it. So you need it. This needs to be touching some of these just to get some base value. But then you also surround it with vegetables at the same time, and you can multiply it. But yeah, I think that's not what we're doing, really. So this is a garnish, so you throw it on top afterwards, huh? Plus 2 points per vegetable touching this. I think we'd go cucumber. They're very small, though. We get a free roll here, by the way. I do have $3. Customers have 1 additional request each round. It's only $2, so I might get my money back. Plus, you can get rid of the helper for $1 back if we really wanted. Forks will attempt to steal your ingredients. Oh, no. Plus 25 cents per tomato used, score 10 more than the target. So I might try to do mostly tomatoes if possible. All right, please. Underlapping, right? So tomatoes aren't supposed to touch each other, but you can put broccoli in between. Click the fork to make it go away. Put a broccoli between these two if we can. Thank you. Eat it. Another broccoli, I think. Okay, we'll see how we do here. You kind of need an underlapper now to go with the cucumber, right? Something that sits underneath. So that the cucumber can actually overlap a bunch of things instead of just one thing. So an underlapping veg would be nice. I'm a-thinking. We got another veggie crate there. Plus 25 cents per distinct tag on the omelet. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, right? I'm tempted by that. Oh, okay. I guess I'm getting rid of a cucumber. Okay with that, I guess, anyway. Huh. Who's next here? Can't pick up ingredients after they've been dropped. Oh, minus 50% each ingredient on the edge. This might be a bit greedy, I guess you could say, right? Because it doesn't directly make me better. But it'll be some money. That's tough. I didn't use my free reroll, did I? You can lock items in the shop, too, by the way. Okay, cannot move, no edge. Leave one raw on the side, 25 cents per tomato used. 15 more than the target. Could be hard, right? No edge, no edge, no edge. I'll just take another tomato, put a broccoli betwixt. Oh my god. Okay, and then you want a cucumber, like, overlapping both at once if we could here. Right? Another brock. Okay. I hope I did okay. It was tough, though. I have no multipliers yet. It was close. Very, very close, honestly. Yeah, no multipliers yet is a bit scary, but we got some decent money from you, at least. Legendary helper. Clone the first chosen ingredient each round. Not particularly good for us, I think, here. Ingredients have a 20% chance to be gold, plus $1. Create 2 copies of the next helper you fire after triggering delete self. So you could duplicate category collector, which is pretty nice, right? I mean, that's not going to help us earn points. This is supposed to only help us earn money. I think I do this. I do. So I want to fire someone to get 2 copies of it. Create 2 copies. The next helper you fire. 5 extra ingredients to choose from when trashing. Plus 30% to each raw on the omelet. Or you could do the cornucopia here in order to catch up on the points. Maybe I'd rather do that, honestly. To play it safe a little bit. I think so. So we buy that. Then we fire it. We get 2 copies of it. Let's go. I now have $4 so I could buy another veggie crate. Let's try to get rid of another tomato if we can, though. Let's go. No meats, thank you. So we have a garnish here, but the cucumber's already a garnish, so that's not great. Plus 3 points per meat touching. Plus $1, minus 2 points. Oh, God on earth. Plus 2 points per ingredient underlapping this. Minus 1x to self per parsley touching this. So 1 parsley, basically. Oh, boy. Well, I guess it is a raw, nevertheless. I just realized broccoli is not raw. All right, let's roll here. See if we want to save anything. Plus 2 points per vegetable on the omelet. Oh, let's lock that in. Hell yeah. And I think we can hit go. Okay, they're going to add wrenches, which is annoying. So you just have to not take them. Plus 25 cents per tomato, leave a crunchy on the side. What's crunchy here? Cucumber, cucumber. Cucumber, cucumber. Let's get a broccoli down. Right in the center, I think. Well, I gotta put you on top here, I guess. Tomato right there-ish. Make sure that's on top. Make sure that's on top. Hold on, don't touch each other, though. Hold on. Tomato. Okay. I think we got a lot of points. I'm gonna guess. I had to be very gingerly with the parsley, though. Oh, it was actually kind of close, maybe. Oh, no, we did okay. Doo-doo-ding. Okay, we earned some cash from you, too. Okay, alright. It's hard to tell how many points you're gonna get, you know what I mean? Decrease the size of one ingredient sometimes. 1x to ingredient taken last. I really wanted the veggie bundle. That's for sure. We also have raw ingredients down there. So let's buy that. I think we want that. Let's trash something, shall we? We can definitely get rid of a cucumber. Plus 2 points per ingredient underlapping this. Yeah, it is too bad, but we got kind of stuck with it. Raw ingredients. Yeah, we do want raw, I guess. Not the bell peppers, though, please. Plus 1 points per 3 ingredients in pantry when taken. Plus 1 points per 2 ingredients in discard when taken. Extra large, sweet. Unfortunately, no veg at the same time. Well, I mean, we had the bell pepper, but it's bad. It will give you no points because we have no meats, right? Raw, huh? So you want to take the apple early, whereas you want to take the banana late kind of thing? Because that's per in the discard. This is in the pantry. You want apples early, I guess. Have $0. 30 extra chewy. We have no chewy. Per distinct tag on the side. No, thank you. All right, I think we hit go. Little Lino, whatever your name is. How you doing, buddy? Plus 25 cents per tomato used. You make things small. I'm going to start with a Brock, though. There's not a lot of Brocks in there. That's the way I'm looking at it. Want a big parsley. And we'll go tomato here. We'll go tomato there. The apple's really bad, actually, now. Parsley's right on top. Get a cucumber on there. Apple's kind of okay, I guess, now. Apple's kind of okay, I guess, now. Apple's probably less good, if I were to guess. Is broccoli considered raw? I kind of don't think so. Yeah, the apples didn't score much. In fact, that last apple scored 0. Ugh. Well, we got 25 more than the target, so we got some cash. Out of that bad boy, at least. You don't want meat on the omelet. Well, that works out. Score is 20% lower. Let's go, baby. Plus 2 points to each raw on the omelet. That's perfect for us. Use 1 of 3 helpers. Ooh. Probably lock for that, I'm kind of thinking. I'm kind of thinking the apple sucks, but I'll get rid of a tomato here. We want this because we have a 30x, and now we have a plus points to it as well. You can't rearrange these, so hopefully it just works like how you hope. Oh, it also gives you a dispense here. Oh, that's pretty sick. All right. I'm kind of curious about the finisher, but we'll just do this, I think. Okay, if I take an apple, I want it to be very early on. What are the goals here? Score 30 more, leave 1 vegetable on the side, plus 25 cents per tomato. We did get an apple early. After that, let's take a Brock, shall we? Okay, we like the tomatoes kind of here. Maybe get some garnish if we can. Apple's a bit late already, it feels to me. Uh-oh. Make sure you don't touch anything, I guess, here. Oh my god, hurry. I don't know if we did that good, but we'll find out, I guess. I kind of got to remind myself of what has what tags exactly here. Like, what's raw exactly, because I think it's the raw that's going big. We need 70 points. We did it! Hell yeah. Let me see. So broccoli is not raw. Tomatoes are. So I want raw vegetables mostly. So that's going to be tomato, cucumber, and parsley. I think we mostly ignore the apples, honestly. Oh, we got another severance package? You're kidding me. Oh my. Per meat, no. Plus 1 points to each vegetable on the omelet. Increases by 1 each time you trash a meat. I have no meat, unfortunately. So it's probably the severance package, and then we rip something here. I have 2 cornucopias, so I'm thinking we do the market basket. Yo, I love market basket, actually. Shout out to market basket. So let's go ahead and fire you to get double up on that, I think. To get more base. Then, ingredients can't lose points from touching. Oh, that's kind of neat. I don't know if I care, though. Let's grab this. We got a dispense. 30x to each baked. It would only hit the broccoli, so it's not great. Plus 1x to each to the ingredient taken first. Oh. 5 extra ingredients to choose from when trashing. I'll take the founder. Let's delete something. No apples to be deleted. I think we can drop 1 parsley easily here. So we kind of want this raw ingredient, probably. Spinach is an underlapper, which is nice since I didn't have any. It is raw, and it is a vegetable, so that's actually perfect. You can see what it's highlighting there for what it's going to work with. Okay. Spinach, good. I have $5 left. No. I'm going to say no to you also. A baked ingredient. Conveyor is 40% slower. Plus 2x to each ingredient on the omelet. 20% to be clear, I guess. I'm going to say no. I think we skip apples going forward. So we'd mostly like a spinach. What do you do? Target score is 20% higher. Use at least 5 unique ingredients. Leave a raw on the side. I'm probably not going to do that. Well, it's tomato. I'll grab a brock. I'll take a parse. I'll take a spinach. I guess I'm going to take another one of these. Let's get you on top. We'll take one of you. Let's put a tomato right there, I think. And I guess another tomato there. Sure. No, cucumber. No, not you. More cucumber. I missed a cucumber. I think I have to give up on it, though. Oh my god, it's impossible. It's a disaster. We might be okay still, but it was really hard to rearrange. It's not my fault, I swear. Okay, we're fine. What a nightmare, huh? Oh my god, the score? Oh my god, the score, though? And I didn't do it right at all, either. Interestingly. Okay. I did not do it right at all. Plus 30% for to each vegetable on the omelet. Hell yeah. So that's raw. Okay, we're gonna do that. Increase final adjustment time by 5 seconds. I don't know if I wanna. Probably gonna use that free reroll. Let's drop another tomato. Plus 1 point to each ingredient. Earn $1 for each item purchased in the shop. Soft ingredients, seafood ingredients, huh? I have $8. I think I'm just gonna take plus 1 points to everything and be boring. 1 less ingredient to choose from on the conveyor. Oh god, that's pretty bad. Usually use 5 unique ingredients, 4 more. Okay, it's pretty straightforward here. No apples. We'll put you there. Spinach goes on bottom. You go on top. Another tomato, but kind of put it further apart. Broccoli in betwixt. Move that back to the top. Put a cucumber on the top. Hell yeah. I guess a broccoli. After that, we'll do another tomato way over here if we can. Spinach is not supposed to touch other spinach. Okay, I did the best I could. I think. Snuck a cucumber on there at some point. Our helpers really popped off here real hard? Hell yeah, let's go. More. I'd eat this omelet. It actually doesn't sound too bad. Cucumbers feel a little weird on there. Everything else is kind of alright. I mean, it's a veggie omelet. $9. Let's go, baby. All right, what's the final boss look like? Please don't tell me. Minus 50% for each meat? Easy. Target score is higher? Easy. Decrease the size? Easy. Okay, fire value increases by $3 per round. Nope. For each meat on the omelet? Nope. Let's get rid of the apple for sure. We don't care about those, it turns out. Methinks. For each crunchy, it's only the apple, so that's pretty bad. Increase final adjustment time by 5 seconds. Get a legendary crate of sweet items, apparently. Why is it legendary? I don't know, but I got 14 bucks. Apples. Plus 2 points per ingredient, point in app. Plus 20 points, minus 1 point per ingredient on the omelet. It's a raw item. That would have been great to get early on, probably, right? Only minus 1, so that's still a lot of points, isn't it? Isn't that still kind of good? I mean, I'm putting this many things on there. 10 or 11 or something like that, so that's not that bad. Gonna roll again, try to spend the rest of our money. No. We'll take another veg. No more spinach, though, please. Another garnish? I already have 2. I don't think I want more spinach. Plus 25 cents per ingredient point in that. Plus 25 cents per ingredient underlapping it. Then we trash something else. We'll get rid of one of the spinach, I think. Then we trash something else. Get rid of the last apple. Let's go. So the apple's gone now. Do I lose the dispense for that? I would hope not. One would hopeth not. Whew. I think we got this. What do you think? Leave a fruit on the side. Final round. The devs did say that they're working on an endless mode for this, by the way. Okay, that's working. Put another tomato down. Broccoli in betwixt them. Put a big old green onion on top of that. Okay, giant freaking coconut. It's on there. That's all that matters. A tiny parsley. A bigger parsley, I guess, but as long as it doesn't touch. Tomato. We'll go for the cucumber. Okay, that's fine. Oh, God. Stupid. Garnish. Yeah. Give me another brock down here. I didn't get the broccoli underneath anything, but it's still good overall, right? So I wonder how much the coconut's going to end up giving us here at the end of the day. BigScore.com. It just has such a high base value. So you can see it going down, but then it's going to go back up a lot. Hell yeah. 22 points just for the coconut. I mean, these kind of scored more half the time. Let's go. All right, there you go. That's another run 1. It went surprisingly smoothly, but this game is hard. This game is actually quite difficult, I will say. Well, there you go. That is Omelet You Cook. I mean, this game is actually fascinating. It is in early access. It's like 10 bucks right now. Not sponsored or anything. I just thought it was like some neat ideas going on here. And it's got a lot of cool attitude behind it, I guess you could say. Style's very interesting, you know what I mean? Oh, we got the pickle now. There you go, plus 6 points. Lovely. Thank you all so much for watching. If you want to see more of Omelet You Cook, make sure you let me know down in the comments, like, subscribe. That's how I determine what I put in the channel. Thank you so much. I shall see you in another video.